What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I greatly appreciate you all tuning in. Today's video, we're talking about frog. Let me get it up there. We're talking about frog rods, the setup I use, rod, reel, line, some of the frogs. I'm not going to go over the modifications today. I got another video for that, but we're going to go over the rod that I use for frogs today. So let's go. All right, guys, so frog fishing is one of those things that everybody loves, a good topwater bite. It's a frog, man. You can't beat it. We're actually gonna go over a couple topwaters coming up here soon because I do have a lot of questions from people on topwater specific stuff and stuff that you can actually multi-purpose. So that's kind of what we're gonna go over today. I'm gonna show you my my frog rod that I can multi-purpose, and it is an old 18 hollow point. I really love the hollow point series. If you're new to the channel, old 18 is my rod sponsor, and they are a phenomenal company made in Texas. I absolutely love them, and the hollow point is the mid-grade series that I have a lot of. So this is the 7'2" heavy fast, or extra fast, what is it, fast. It's a multi-purpose rod. Yet again, you know, that's kind of the thing that I harped on. You can use it for other things, but it is dedicated to my frog rod. Now, you can use it for flipping and pitching as well. It's a little shorter than what I like. I like a 7.6, but if you're on a budget, you need a multi-purpose rod. You can also use this thing for flipping. So, I have it paired with 65-pound test Suffix braid. I just had one blow up on that frog right as it fell. Man, that'd be nice if I actually caught something during one of these videos for a change. So 65-pound test braid. You can go down to 50. You know, I wouldn't go any lower than 50, and I wouldn't go any higher than 65. Those are the two that I use the most. I really like the 65 because I've got it in that camo pattern. I feel like it blends into the water really, really well. So the reel that I'm using, let's talk about the reel. A lot of people are going to have different opinions on this. I know a lot of people are going to say you want a slower gear ratio to be able to really pry it out of the grass and all that jazz. I don't use a slower gear ratio. I don't use a 6 gear ratio like a lot of people do. This is a 7.3 to 1. I like something a little bit faster. Because I can catch up to them if they get it. I can take up a lot of line whenever they take it under. And if I'm in the thick of the grass, I'm really going to use my rod mostly to kind of really lean on them to get them out. I just feel like it works a lot better using my rod. The rod itself has got cork grips on it, so I'm able to really torque down on it, and it feels good on my forearm back here when I set back in there. The reel is a Daiwa Tatula 150 HSL. This is the slightly larger size than the Tatula 100. It's a little bit bigger spool, a little bit bigger of a reel. I am going to upgrade the handle to the Gomexis handles. If you all haven't seen those yet, I'll put a link up there for you to go watch the Gomexis handle reviews, my first impressions, all that jazz. I really love Gomexis. Hopefully we'll be partnering up with them very soon, if I haven't already by the time this video has come out. So as far as not rods, I'm sorry, as far as the frogs go, I hope that train doesn't mess with my audio. As far as frogs go, I'm really basic with my frogs. I have white bottoms, brown bottoms, and a mixture of a little bit of orange in there. I don't get real fancy. You know, if you open up my frog box, there's not a whole lot of stuff in there. All right, we're gonna try that again now that train has hopefully stopped blowing its horn for no reason. My frogs are very, very basic. I don't go crazy with a bunch of different colors. As far as the modifications go, like I said, I'm not gonna get into it, but I do trim the legs and I bend the hooks out a little bit and I add a couple BBs in there just to give it a little bit of extra weight. Nothing crazy to it. But that's my frog setup. You know, I do have an open water frog setup. I don't use it very often. Very rarely do I use an open water frog setup. The reason for that is if I'm gonna throw a frog in open water, I would rather be throwing a walking bait or a popper style bait. I don't really get into it that much, open water. But if I am gonna throw an open water frog, it's a 7'3", medium heavy, fast, same reel and line. Or no, I'm sorry, the line's different. The line, I go down to 17-pound fluorocarbon because there's nothing to get hung up in. But like I said, I don't really throw that a whole heck of a lot. This is my, when I throw a frog, 95% of the time I'm throwing this. So anyway, guys, if y'all like these videos, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. I would greatly appreciate you all also turning on your notifications so that you know when we post a video, and you never know when a tackle warehouse gift card is going to come up. You can go over there, find the passcode, find the username and passcode, and then you'll be able to go and spend my money for you, get whatever you want on some tackle warehouse gear, guys. So anyway, take care.